Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 8 to 7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat as you feel like it, and I'll do my best to answer those questions as we go and after the stream as well. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. The upcoming time change, could affect your sleep if you don't prepare for it. The time will spring forward at 2:30 Sunday morning. Aspirus Health recommends changing the clock Saturday night. Sleep technicians say getting even just an hour less of sleep could cause extra stress to your body. They say it's best to put screens away about 2 hours before bed.
You don't want to overstimulate your mind, so don't read a super exciting book or watch a show that's going to upset you emotionally. You're going to want to maybe take a bath or a shower, spend quiet time with your family.
Wagner suggests getting between 7 and 9 hours of sleep a night. And the Honorable Distillery in downtown Marquette is looking for your help choosing a new recipe for its new gin. Staff say the distillery will be hosting a tasting. It will include a detailed tour of the distillery and a bottle to take home. The distillery's Nordic gin has different editions, a standard one for summer, fall, and winter. The distillery's co-founder says it's time to choose a spring.
For spring, we're going to have a lot more botanicals, even more so probably than the summer. A lot of sort of fresh kind of ingredients. There's going to be some grapefruit involved, rhubarb, just really one of those things like, wow, spring is here.
Tickets are $60 and there are only 20 available. To get yours, go to uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. A grand opening tomorrow in Escanaba. The new DeBin store on 1705 Ludington Street will open at 9 in the morning. The store's owner says all types of items are sold, from electronics to household items, clothing, toys, and more. He also says the store is a little different from the average store, as everyday items are a different price.
We start out Friday and Saturday. It's $10 a day. Then Sunday it drops to everything in the store is $8. Monday everything in the store is $5. Tuesday it's $3, and Wednesday it's $1.
The owner also says a lot of the things you will find in the store are sometimes $50 to $100 items with a $5 to $10 price. Restaurant Week continues through Saturday in downtown Escanaba, and local lunch spots want the community to know it's now open for breakfast. Grab and Go owner Rick Mishaw says he's using Restaurant Week to launch his new hours and menu items. He says the breakfast menu includes breakfast burritos, muffins, and his signature breakfast sandwich, the keto-friendly shuffle.
It's a handmade waffle, but instead of flour, it is made with egg, a mixture of shredded cheeses, almond flour, and baking powder. And so it's no carbs, or less than a quarter of a carb per chaffle. And we use 2 chaffles to make a sandwich.
And a savory sweet Monte Cristo with a side of syrup. Ishpeming Middle Schoolers are learning to cook with their health in mind. Students had a cook-off battle with healthy recipes today. TV6's Audrey Stetson shows us some of the dishes they made and what the kids learned from the experience.
Blueberry, banana, oatmeal pancakes, and pesto quesadillas, the 6th graders made it all to compete in the cook-off. Marquette Alger-Risa nutrition educators partner with Ishpeming Public Schools to teach kids like Blake Sullivan how to cook.
It's an opportunity for us to get out of the classroom once a week and make some food, and it helps keep all of us more healthy.
After an 8-week cooking series, students were challenged to develop healthy versions of their favorite meals to cook in the competition.
The level of teamwork and just, they adapted to things and they really worked well together. They encouraged each other.
Rich says this is the school's 5th annual competition. The 3 judges were impressed with the presentation, taste, and more.
We rely on how they can discuss why this food is healthy, why is locally sourced ingredients important.
The winning team made a healthy Alfredo pasta recipe.
Instead of using like heavy whipped cream, we used Greek yogurt. We didn't have a bunch of butter. We had chicken broth.
Marisa's SNAP Ed program funded all ingredients used in the competition. Rich says students learned how to hold knives and chop vegetables.
One of our students was telling his brother that he's going to make him a tofu quesadilla tonight for dinner. So it just, hearing kids talk about tofu and sun-dried tomatoes and using pesto in a quesadilla it's really cool to see that.
Rich says it was exciting to see how creative the students were with their recipes. Audrey Stetson, TV6 News, Ishpeming.
Thank you, Audrey. Finally tonight, Poppy's Pizzeria Mozzi, in Gwynn is hosting this month's Pizza for a Cause. The pizzeria gives a percentage of every extra large pizza sold to the Gwynn Area Community Fund. Staff say the money they've provided has helped the community fund provide scholarships and grants to provide other community events. Poppy's Pizzeria owner says they just like to give back to the Gwynn community.
We do a lot of stuff for the community, and the Gwynn Area Community Fund actually reached out to me, and it was their idea, and we just got on board. So it's just been a once a month tradition so it's been really fun.
Pizza for a Cause is this Saturday from noon to 9 in the evening. Kirkpatrick says there are plenty of new menu items to choose from. And that's all the stories we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in on Sunday night, where I'll be here in the same place at the same time. That's 8/7 Central Time with a recap of Sunday's headlines. Don't forget you can find us streaming on Facebook or YouTube, whichever platform you'd prefer. And if you have a story idea you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you and what's happening in your community. Thank you all again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a great rest of your night and a great weekend.